Honor's cell phone division has been hit hard by ex-parent organization Huawei's continuous US embargo, yet there have been no such issues for its PCs. Dissimilar to research, Microsoft had the option to get a unique permit for Windows 10, permitting it to keep giving programming to Huawei. Around a similar time, sub-brand Honor's MagicBook line of PC was starting to really establish itself, and it's gone from one solidarity to another since. The MagicBook Genius made its presentation in Europe at IFA 2020, yet without a very good quality showcase or discrete GPU, it battled to satisfy the star name. In spite of sending off after Honor's parted from Huawei, the new Intel variant holds every one of the signs of past MagicBook expert gadgets. With an engaging sticker price and devoted NVIDIA illustrations card, could this refreshed 16-inch PC at any point rival the best PCs you can purchase? Design. I'm attempting to move toward this survey without resting a lot on the AMD rendition, yet it's inconceivable not to where configuration is concerned. The Intel MagicBook Master seems to be indistinguishable from its prior kin, with a smooth, moderate tasteful, and spiritualist silver completion. There's likewise a space-dim model, yet I'd have gotten a kick out of the chance to see more clear variety choices. This muffled plan language implies there's little else to report remotely, beside an intelligent Honor logo on the back. As you would anticipate from a 16-inch PC, this is in no way, shape, or form a little gadget. The MagicBook Ace elements thin bezels to limit its all-out impression, yet at the same time comes in at 36.9 centimeters wide and 23.4 in high. This will take some changing in accordance within the event that you're utilized to 13-inch or 15-inch computers, and it occupies essentially more room on a work area. Regardless of these sizable aspects, the MagicBook Ace remaining parts somewhat versatile. It comes in at around 1.7 kilograms. I wouldn't call this lightweight, yet PCs of this size frequently surpass 2 kilograms. I'd have no issue moving the gadget between rooms or tossing it in a pack for voyaging. Flipping the gadget open uncovers the 16-inch showcase, which I discuss in more detail underneath. It's flanked by a few exceptionally thin bezels, giving the gadget a noteworthy 90% screen-to-body proportion. Joined with wide review points, it conveys a more vivid survey insight. In spite of offering moderately little travel, the console is a delight to utilize. Each key feels clicky and responsive, and I seldom needed to look down from the screen while working. The console is illuminated, despite the fact that there are just two brilliance choices. The enormous trackpad likewise offers a persuading route insight, in spite of the fact that I'd in any case suggest associating a mouse for long-haul use. The MagicBook Star could undoubtedly oblige a different number cushion, yet Honor has involved the additional room for a couple of forward-looking speakers, all things considered. Its choice is legitimate here, with the MagicBook Ace conveying point-by-point, rich sound that outperforms numerous cutting-edge PCs. The speakers are still marginally inadequate with regards to bass, however, so don't anticipate that they should supplant committed sound hardware. The right grille is where you'll find the power button, which likewise serves as a finger impression scanner. It's not difficult to set up and offers a dependable strategy for rapidly opening the gadget, in spite of the fact that it is very delicate to dampness. That is your just biometric open strategy, as the spring-up webcam is incorporated into the column of capability keys and doesn't uphold Windows high. It permits distinction to keep the bezels extra thin, yet the point of this sensor is profoundly uncomplimentary. I'd have rather seen thicker bezels in return for a more customary webcam position. An actual shade could be utilized to safeguard protection. Display. The MagicBook Genius includes a 16.1-inch 1920 by 1080 LCD board, precisely the same as you'll track down on the AMD rendition. I generally approved of the goal or absence of OLED for regular work, yet creatives probably won't feel something similar. It covered the full sRGB variety range, yet just 79% for DCI-P3 and Adobe RGB individually. There are most certainly more variety exact presentations out there, despite the fact that it's improbable you'll see while web perusing or watching Netflix. It likewise has a 16:9 viewpoint proportion, when the business standard, however, something which has now been supplanted by taller 16:10 showcases. It implies the screen isn't quite as tall as you may be utilized to, yet it doesn't influence the survey experience excessively. Nonetheless, it just hit around 329 nits at greatest brilliance. That is somewhat higher than we recorded on the AMD adaptation, yet implies perceivability is poor in brilliant conditions. It's additionally still stuck at 60 Hz invigorate rate, meaning you will not get the full advantage of that NVIDIA GPU while gaming. Hardware. The main distinctions between the two MagicBook Genius models go under the hood. This variant trades the mid-range AMD Ryzen 5 4600H for the Intel Center i5-10210U. Sadly, this is a 10th gen processor, thus not from the most recent Tiger Lake series. The 11th gen chips sent off back in September, so it is weird to not see them on Honor's Ace-marked PC. In any case, there is a compromise here. While you don't get the best-in-class Intel silicon, you really do get an NVIDIA GeForce MX 350 discrete illustrations card. By examination, there's just a coordinated GPU on the AMD form. This gives the Intel rendition a significant high ground for errands like gaming and content creation, which normally puts expanded load on the GPU. It's as yet not exactly a favorable to even out gadget. There are incidental hiccups and stammers, however it conveys a persuading top-of-the-line insight. Battery duration. The Intel and AMD MagicBook Expert model have precisely the same 56Wh battery. That is genuinely normal by current PC principles, and means any variety in battery not set in stone by the power productivity of the central processor and different parts. In our 720p video circle test, I recorded 9 hours and 7 minutes before the PC put itself to bed. The AMD adaptation was roads ahead in such manner, and during 12 hours and 53 minutes in a similar test. It's odd to see such a divergence between the two outcomes, however demonstrates there's something else to battery duration besides sheer limit. There's something else to it besides benchmarks, however, and I was sure of getting an entire 8-hour typical working day from a solitary charge. You'll likely have to connect by the day's end, yet that is more than okay for a great many people.